Oh, hey there. Welcome to today's practical planning tip by ParkBridge Wealth Management. My name is Jonathan Shenkman, and I'm the Chief Investment Officer of the firm. With Passover rapidly approaching, I'd like to discuss one of the most famous scenes in the entire Bible, the splitting of the Red Sea, and what investors can learn from this momentous experience. So after leaving Egypt, Bnei Israel find themselves trapped between the Egyptian army and the Red Sea with nowhere to go. God parts the waters, allowing the Jewish people to cross onto dry land. Once they're safely across, the waters close back up, drowning the pursuing Egyptian forces. This miracle is one of the most well known by people of all walks of life. It's not uncommon to hear it cited colloquially when people reference parting of the Red Sea when facing challenging circumstances. While we should all pray for divine intervention to protect us and help us make good decisions and achieve our goals, I find that in the realm of personal finance, far too many people seem to rely solely on miracles to secure their financial future. Only praying for the best outcome is not sufficient. It's also important to do our part by putting in the work to financially prepare for our future. And this is consistent with the Exodus story. While the miraculous splitting of the Red Sea receives a lot of attention, comparatively less time is spent considering several significant preparations that the Jews undertook before leaving Egypt. This includes one, giving a korban or a sacrifice. Each family was instructed to select a lamb or goat without blemish, keeping it until the 14th day of the month, and then slaughter it at twilight. The blood of the korban was to be applied to the doorpost of their houses as a sign for God to pass over their homes during the final plague. Two, plundering of the Egyptians. God instructed the Jews to ask their Egyptian neighbors for articles of silver, gold, and clothing to provide them with resources for their journey, and also to collect some of their unpaid wages. Three, preparedness, or tzida laderech. The Jews prepared food for their journey. Famously, there was matzah, bread dough without enough time to rise. Four, readiness. The Jewish people were instructed to eat their meal with their belts fastened, sandals on their feet, and staff in hand, signifying their readiness to leave quickly. And five, organized departure. Moshe organized the people to leave Egypt in an orderly fashion. The Torah describes about 600,000 men, along with women and children, leaving in haste. Stated succinctly, Bnei Israel put in their hishtadlut, or effort, before leaving Egypt. They gave a korban, ate, mentally prepared, obtained resource for their journey, and organized themselves for departure. Hishtadlut is an important concept in Jewish thought. It emphasizes the balance between human initiative and trust in God. Only after the work was put in and they were stuck between a large sea and the most dominant army in the world did God swoop in with the miracle of splitting of the sea to finally free them from oppression. In my next video, I'll share what investors can learn from relying only on hope within our personal finances. And with that, I hope you found this practical planning tip helpful. Until next time, stay prudent, practical, and don't forget to plan ahead.